Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Caffeinated or Die. Wait, sorry, you guys aren't supposed to see that. I'm working on something. Sparky, why didn't you tell me I was screen sharing?
I didn't know you were screenshot. I'm not paying attention to the monitor.
Uh,
Oh shit, man! Come on, get that down.
all right. Sorry about that. Sorry. Anyway, welcome to Caffeinated or Die. As you can see, I'm down a co-host right now, but my name, of course, is Antoine the Great, and I am joined by Sparky. How are you doing, Sparkster?
I am recovering from. I wouldn't call it jet lag, but I would say road lag and pretty much school lag.
Well, that's a thing when you have to go to a different state to learn how to work on motors?
Cummins engines, to be more precise. Heavy duty Cummins engines.
Huh. Well, so I'm assuming that was your week. Well, no, we didn't do it last week. We have to do it. This is Caffeinated or Die, so my caffeine of choice this morning is Royal Crown Cola. What about you?
I'm not going anything for that hard. I've got coffee, a Monster, and a Coca-Cola. Yeah, I just got done eating waffles.
Oh, why bring up the waffles? You didn't share any.
Dude,
So
I had
good morning, chat. God, we have 16 people already. Clausen, Akuma, Ishtar's here, Joshua, Grimrazor, KG. Fuck. Lo-Fi, how's it going, darling?
Yep.
And Lo-Fi has no audio. Yes, RC Cola, Royal Crown Cola, Clausen. It's very good. Anyway,
morning to everyone that said hi to me in chat.
and Numbskull is here as well.
I actually listened to a little bit of Numbskull's debate segment on YouTube. It's actually pretty interesting.
Oh, Numbskull's show is actually really great. It's really fun to be on, and talking and answering questions and things like that. Lo-Fi started the craze because after Lo-Fi was on, then Failure jumped on, and then Zell did it, I did it, and Brockus was the last one of us. So, I mean, if you wanted to go on to one of his shows, you just gotta check him out on Twitter, and maybe he'll set you up.
Actually, I think I'm friends with him on Twitter. I know I'm subscribed to him on YouTube. I'll have to check that out later.
So, Cassie will be joining us as soon as she is home. She is uh, driving right now. So,
And that engine is so deep and throaty, it's kind of hard for her to get a word in.
yes. How's it going, Moondoggy? Yes, there is RC Cola in California. It's been in California for a very, very long time. Darkside, how's it going? Um, Zell is a bottom bitch nigga. Okay.
Damn.
Apparently, Joshua has, from what the chat was going on in the beginning before we even started, apparently Joshua has Zell trapped in his basement. I don't know how he got him out of my basement without alerting me or Lo-Fi, but apparently he's got him there. So,
Could it be that he dug his way out of your basement and got caught immediately afterwards?
I didn't think about that. He's been getting craftier. Like his ability to use the internet and things is getting more expansive weekly. So maybe he decided to get a shovel. I don't have any. I mean, I don't know. So,
Who
but I
knows?
mean, let's get this show on the road, shall we? How was your week, Sparky?
Well, it's pretty fucking boring. I shouldn't say boring. It was exciting and invigorating. Especially when you get slapped with a 300 question test and you get told it's an open book. Was not expecting that one.
Well, all right, 300 questions non-open book. It sounds like you're trying to take an IQ test or the SATs. Why so much?
Oh, the way Cummins just changed the program up. This is actually the third class that they taught this one. They're basically taking 3 different engine modules that they had separate classes on, and they put them together. So they had 3 modules that were each 5 days apiece and crammed them all into one session, because these 3 engines are pretty much the same, except for, different features like the fuel system, electrical system, and stuff like that. The only thing that's different is the EPA year model, which in the rest of the states doesn't mean a damn thing, but it means everything in the world to California.
Akuma says you should go get gender studies courses.
Fuck that.
So
Male's a male, a female's a female. If you want to be anything else, that's up to you. That's fine. Go for it. But that's as far as I need to know. I went for basic biology.
So what state did you go to again?
Kansas City, Missouri.
Missouri. Well, misery loves company, so there is that. Now, you sent me a very, very interesting picture from your trip.
Yes, I did. And there's actually a story behind that. And I'll be more than glad to tell that story, because a lot of people kind of misinterpreted this picture, as did I at
I
first.
want that sign.
You and everyone else.
You did not bring me that sign, Sparky. I am very, very disturbed.
Well, there's a good reason why they bring the sign. But first, let me ask you a question. What do you think this sign is for?
It's to show that it's a safe space. It's to show that you can go there and be a special snowflake. I need the sign. You have to get me the sign.
Yes and no. And actually, that's why I thought this was at first, until I went in and I asked questions at the quick trip that this was posted at.
You actually asked them about their safe space sign.
Yes, because there's actually a call button behind that post. And what it is it's a safe haven for domestic abuse victims. Say somebody is beating the wife, and the wife they didn't know where else to go. They have these places set up all over Kansas City for, like, if you're just on the streets and you get attacked, or if you're able to get here, you feel unsafe, you can call this button and the police will show up and come, get you, take you to a place and stuff like that. It's primarily for domestic abuse victims.
Well, now I feel bad, but I still want the fucking sign. Akuma, no, because it's a place for people who have been battered and beaten. I don't think you can blow it up in the name of peace.
Yeah, this is not for the whole millennium bullshit movement of, oh my god, your ideas contradict mine and I don't want to listen, and you just hurt my feelings because you got a different idea than I do. This ain't that. This is a legitimate thing, and it's bad in Kansas City. I mean,
apparently. I mean, it's a good idea. I think it's a great idea, but is it just for women?
It's for anyone that's that has been domestic abuse. They've had kids that have been beaten come to this place. They'll walk, get on the bikes, come here, get away from the parents, and seek help. This is for people, say they don't have access to a phone, because pay phones aren't a thing anymore. It's very easy to say you're being beat at the house, controlling the husband, or reverse role, a controlling wife. I mean, I wouldn't want to be in that position, but say they take your they.
What? I didn't say anything. I didn't imply that my ex-wife was controlling in any way or mentally abused. No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that to 17 perfectly complete strangers.
But no, like, for instance, it's easy for them to take your ability to call help away. And in Kansas City, there's like 2 or 3 different stations, police stations, but these places are all over in designated locations in the city, mostly at public places like, bus stops, quick trips, convenience stores, places like that.
It's a good idea.
No,
How's it going? How's it going, Carol? Good morning. I hope you have your caffeine with you. This is just a little morning radio type program that I do with Sparky and another co-host who is late, who will be dealt with when she gets here. So there's that. We are talking about the safe place sign that I still want. If there's a way to get a sign without taking it away from the domestic abuse shelter-ish type thing, I would definitely take one.
Oh hell,
Oh,
just
and by the way, that is Sparky's beautiful bearded mug right there. So, fire her. Okay. Well, I mean, there's one call for firing a host that won't show up. It's almost midnight there. Well, then you still need caffeine.
I don't know about you, but I've got a friend that works with me on the fire department. He's also the paramedic that's down here too. Something's wrong if he doesn't have a cigarette in one hand and a cup of coffee in another hand, 24/7.
Well, I mean, it works for some people. I can't drink too much. I can't drink too much caffeine. Oh, our co-host is in the chat. Well, fine. You'd rather be part of the chat than part of the show, I guess.
Morning, Cassie.
How's it going, Cassie, darling?
But no, for anyone here that watches my channel, this is the primary reason why I haven't posted anything. It's because I have not had the ability to. I just got back 2 days ago.
Wait, so you're saying that the hotel room that was across from the theme park did not have internet?
No, I had internet, but all my stuff I've got recorded is on my rig at the house.
Oh, well, why didn't you throw it on one of your billion thumb drives that you have and bring it with you?
Because I don't have a thumb drive that big. The biggest one I've got is 64 gigabytes. And basically, I've got an older laptop, and the upload speed for everything and the way the laptop is, I just can't do the editing on it. And I didn't know how great the Wi-Fi was. I had to pay for the premium Wi-Fi. The standard was barely enough for me to go on there and look up YouTube videos and stuff like that. So, and they were going through and setting the amusement park up. I believe it's Worlds of Fun and Oceans of Fun. It's going to be opening next week.
Oh, well, it sounds fun. My week has been interesting. I don't know if any of you in the chat follow me on Twitter. If you don't, you probably should. But I have been banned for 7 days. Now, this was down to 4 days and some odd hours, and then something went wrong, or I got reported again. I don't fucking know. And it's now back up to 6. And it was all because I called someone a fag. A moral fag, not just a fag, a moral fag. And it pisses me off that it went back up to 7 days after they said, "Oh, look, you only have 4 days left." Yes, Buzz, that's why I disappeared. I can't like anything, I can't retweet anything. All I can do is direct message.
Antoine's been a bad boy.
Apparently. Akuma, if you pay me well enough, I'll spank you and call you a fag all day. Now, apparently, the reason Ishtar wants Cassie fired is she wants her position. This is getting interesting in the chat. Anyway, so yes, I was banned because I called someone who was threatening my job and threatening my family and my livelihood, and said where I was from. on Twitter, but nothing happened to him. So no, Numbskull, I don't want more Winnebago pics. Thank you very much. So I've been silent on Twitter, which sucks because I have people actually talking to me and I can't respond. I can't even like, I can't like statuses. I can't even send picture messages. So my Twitter week has been very, 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 very boring.
You kind of need to do what I do. I have two secondary accounts. Um, I have one I'm still trying to work on as a replacement for my main Twitter in case something happens to it. But I've got an actual one that I've got no followers. I'm following no one. I don't like anything. I don't share anything. I don't tweet anything on it. It's just a open blank account that I use to, you know, in case any of these snowflakes that have their tweets blocked or protected, I can go check on in case there's something going on, like with the whole mess that happened 2 or 3 months ago.
Yes. And I'm still working on my GoFundMe to help me move at the end of this month, which I just put the link in the chat. If anything you could do, any donations or anything like that, I is much appreciated. If you can't donate, just share the link around, um, and get the word out. I don't want me or my 5-year-old daughter or my girlfriend on the street.
Yes. We've got, what is it, 16, 17 days left of this GoFundMe. And you have raised $2,025 out of $7,000. So any little bit helps.
Well, it's even less than that. It's less than 17 days because we have to be out by the 30th.
Well, that's true.
So 15 days. But like I said, anything helps. So so yeah, my week has been let's see.
And the interesting thing is, you told me that you're drinking. What was it you were drinking again?
RC Cola, Royal Crown Cola.
Royal Crown Cola, huh?
It's my tea fund. And that would be great, Carol, if that was true. But I can't actually drink tea. I, it's not a tea fund, Ishtar. Jesus. It's a cocaine fund.
Oh God.
It's got more street value.
But no, I mean, it seems like you're kind of in a different location right now. Huh? Somebody playing hooky today?
No, shh. Look, my last day of work is this Wednesday. I had one sick day left. I decided to take it. So yes, I'm playing hooky. It's fine. Everyone is allowed to play hooky every once in a while.
Well, I mean, it's a sick day. You take it. I mean, you're sick of work, right?
Yes, I get sick of. I'm sick of work. Yes, no, I can't. I can't drink tea because it makes my throat close up. Not a mental deficiency. It's called a physical one.
I hate tea. I can't stand tea. Oh God, I rather drink vinegar before I drink tea.
Yes, me playing hooky. Buzz said it perfectly. What are they going to do? Fire me?
Yeah. But no. Uh like I said, I just got back from Kansas City, and I get to do it all again next month.
Why? How many more different engines do you need to learn about? Don't you know them all already?
Well, there's a difference between heavy duty and medium duty engines. Heavy duty engines on the class 8 trucks, like Freightliners, Peterbilts, Kenworths, and stuff like that. That's why I primarily work on is class 8 trucks. Now, the medium duty engines are in class 4 to class 7 vehicles, along with your Dodge pickups and stuff like that. And that's the course I'm going to be going through next.
Well, Buzz, I'm not trying to go to sleep. I'm not trying to make myself drowsy, so adding Crown Royal whiskey with Royal Crown Cola is not on the menu. That and I don't have it. I do have some. I do have some Amsterdam vodka in my fridge, though. So that's or in my freezer. So maybe I'll break that out after I stop working. Who knows?
Fimion, Fimion, I can sit here and I can talk like Ben Stein if you want. Bueller, Bueller.
No, Carol, I don't wear a crash helmet. Actually, I think it's not necessarily an allergy. It's more along the lines of a intolerance. I actually don't have any food allergies. It makes my throat close up. Not fully, just it's hard to swallow. And there are
Oh,
many. Shut up. The joke's coming. Don't kill it already.
no,
There are
I'm
many
not
men.
you.
There are many men in the chat that wouldn't like it if my throat closed up and I couldn't swallow.
Wow.
Sure, Numbed. I wouldn't mind doing a drinking stream. Maybe next Tuesday, Proper Villains. No, I can't do it this Tuesday, but next Tuesday will be a Proper Villains drinking stream. It sounds like fun.
Oh God, you gotta let me join that one.
Cassie, are you coming on yet? Are you just sitting in the chat? I mean, if you're doing something with Moondoggy, it's fine. The chat, the audio won't carry.
Too much. Just depends on how quiet you are. But no, Grim Razor to answer your questions, not all engines engine phobic. I'm sorry. I'm a big Ford fan. I drive Fords, but the Power Stroke and the Duramax are nothing more but boat anchors. I'm sorry.
Engine phobic. Engine phobic is a thing now? What the? There's no such. Don't make things up. They're going to use. People will use it against us. Stop creating things. I watched. Fuck. If that's a pairing thing, I'm gonna. Oh, $7 from Clausen. 7 for the Fire Cassie Fund. Ooh.
Cassie, you better get in here. You know where to find the link at.
T-phobic. Jesus Christ.
I'll stay
That
on T-phobic.
I'm not. It's not that I've tried the different teas. I have. I always thought it was maybe just the one tea that I tried that I couldn't drink in each different one. I've tried hot tea, tried cold tea, I've tried honey tea. I've tried all Earl Grey, all that stuff. I can't drink it. It does not work.
You tried cream tea?
Yes, I've tried green tea. Green tea
No,
is disgusting.
no. Cream tea.
Cream tea. Do I want to know what cream tea is?
You heard the expression teabagging, right?
Oh my god.
You play a little.
Speaking of teabagging, teabagging was in the news again. Nice segue, Sparky. That was very good. Uh, so apparently, if you teabag your own teammate after they die, it's sexist. I don't think that's how it works.
I played a lot of Halo, and every
Yeah,
time
you
I
just
killed someone, I always teabag. I was like, "Fuck you, bitch."
teabagging is a fucking thing. It doesn't matter if
Oh
you're male,
shit!
female, 16 or
I I I,
100, you get teabagged.
I better watch that. I might get called on in the next game of Halo play. Oops.
Oh,
I
yes.
need.
Are people still playing the original Halo?
I don't. I haven't played in a long time. It's been a couple years since I actually played Halo, so I don't know what servers are still open. I think that 360 server is still open. I think I know the one server is open. I just haven't played it. I usually played on Halo 3 and Halo Reach. I don't think those are around anymore. I played a little bit on Halo 4, but not a lot.
So now, okay, so the outrage about this teabagging isn't even from the person that got teabagged. She even made a statement saying, "Look, it's not a fun thing to have happen, but I understand that's just gaming. It's happened to everybody, but it's everyone else around the tweet and everything, and the quote unquote controversy about someone teabagging a woman in a video game." Well,
Okay.
since
Okay.
the avatar was male, how are they supposed to fucking know?
I was gonna say, how in the fuck do you know who killed? Because once you kill somebody, I'll say this much in Halo: once you kill somebody, you don't know if they're male or female. You can't tell by the name because sometimes they go by a different name.
Well, yes, if their name is Super Edgy Hellion 666, I mean that doesn't necessarily mean anything. But if they're not talking to you, you're not going to find out.
Exactly.
Now what happened is he thought that it was his friend, that was his developer friend right next to him, who was a guy who he thought he killed. Oh, look, someone finally shows up to the show.
Morning,
Shut
Cassie.
the hell up, Antoine. I am not in the mood for your bullshit.
You're in the mood for something.
Can I finish my story at least?
No, you can't finish. I'm going to make you stop.
Go
Why?
ahead and finish, Antoine.
Because I'm evil. Duh.
Right, I'm going to finish. So he thought it was his male counterpart next to him, who was also a developer, and that they were just having fun. It ended up being another developer on the other side of the networking hub, who was a female. So that's how all this happened, and everyone else has been outraged. It's not the actual people that had it happen to them.
It's like the same outrage of like sniping in Halo.
Yes.
I remember. Oh God, I've gotten yelled at. I don't know how many times in Halo for sniping, because one of the primary games I love to play in Halo was snipers. Okay. If you go about this and you want to play this, the game rules, that's running around the map with a sniper gun, killing people with sniper guns. Excuse me, that's not what snipers are used for. Snipers are used for low-key, hidden targeting operations. You remain hidden. That's the whole point of a sniper.
So Akuma in the chat says Cassie is angry at Daddy and wants to punish him. And Ishtar says, "I hope you've got some lube. She sounds fierce."
So
She knows me so well.
Welcome, Cassie, darling.
I don't know if I can take that sincerity after what I've heard, sweetheart.
I'm not the one that was asking for you to be fired. That was the chat.
Oh, no. See, but there was the Ishtar asked me to be fired so she could take my spot, which is a blatant lie from the British asshole.
I thought that's what it was about.
No. See, you need to ask before you make that assumption, sweetheart.
well, what's that about?
I don't know why they were asking to fire me. Jeez. I thought you guys liked me. Fuck.
No, don't misunderstand.
We adore you, Cassie, darling.
Yeah, now you're kissing my ass. Now that I'm here. Now that I can snark right back at you. You're being all sweet. It's so cute.
Anyways,
unless you send me the picture of that ass in a thong, it's not being kissed. Anyway, what are you drinking?
Pics.
Wait, pics are actually on the table.
For you? About 50% of the time.
I need to bump. Those are rookie numbers. I need to bump that up.
Yes, you do.
Numbscore, that's not a bad idea. I actually have a place that he can go to if he did want to move to Oklahoma.
I don't want to go to Oklahoma. It's Oklahoma. That's like going to Idaho. I don't want to go to Idaho because it's Idaho.
Oh, come on. There's nothing wrong with Oklahoma.
There's tons of things wrong with Oklahoma. It's Tornado Alley. It is Tornado Alley. I mean, come on.
I have lived here for 30 years, and I think the closest a tornado's ever got to us is about 2 miles. Your odds are good.
Yes, but that's where you live. That doesn't necessarily mean where I'm going to end up.
Do you know what I do for fun during storm season? I chase tornadoes. I'm a
See,
storm spotter for.
You're just sounding crazier and crazier every single time you reveal something about yourself, Sparky. You jump into fires. You deal with 250-pound tires that you lift over your head. You work on semi-truck engines for fun, and then you go ahead and you say you chase tornadoes. You know what? This needs to just be changed to let's find out what crazy thing Sparky has done this week.
That
God.
actually could be a thing. I got stories of me falling through the second floor of a house fire. That's pretty fun.
No. Why?
Actually, no, it's not fun. It's actually scary as shit, but makes for a good story afterwards.
So, Cassie, darling, what are you drinking today since you weren't here for that?
I've got Monster again. I've down 3 of these tonight. I have, I think 2 hours of sleep in the past 2 days.
She's just as wore out as we are.
Yeah, sounds like it. No, I don't want to move to New Hampshire either. What are you bored about, Darkside? We're getting to it. We're letting Cassie get reacclimated to the show. She was late. She needs to take some time.
Numbsquad, too late. I've already done it.
So, Cassie, you've been doing some research. Also, I've heard.
Oh, you're talking about the research that took over my entire time off yesterday.
Yes. Now, do you want to talk about that, or do you want to talk about the articles that you have? It's up to you.
We can just discuss the bully hunters. That's fine with me.
Oh, so you didn't see? No, we can't discuss the bully hunters. You didn't see the picture. I'm starting something.
Yeah, no, you didn't send me the picture.
I can't. I don't want to screen share it again. There are more people in the chat. They'll see it.
Oh, they'll be fine.
Hey,
this is a safe place.
Hey, it was a concept taken from us.
Yes, we already talked about the safe place sign that Sparky didn't get us. Or get me, I should say.
No.
No. Mine. It's my sign.
Mine.
No. See, this is what I'm trying to start. And if you ruin it, if you spoil it, I won't be able to pick it back up.
Oh my god. You're just finding another thing to blame on me. Just admit it. Just admit it.
You're the one that wants to talk about the bully hunter.
Yes. They are no more, though.
Yes, that is a thing, though. They are no more. They have been shut down by the very people that they swore they were gonna protect. This is a prime example of butting your nose into business that does not belong to them.
That's very true. That's very, very true.
I know that, we all have. I've done it plenty of times. I don't know about you, Antoine. I don't know about you, Cassie, but I have stuck my nose into stuff that doesn't belong to me to put in my 2 cents. We all have our ability to put our opinion on it. Everyone.
You know what? I can honestly say I have never stuck my nose into anything that it didn't belong in. See, this is how I know.
Oh, God. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm allergic to bullshit. You want to try that one again?
So, no.
Look, I figured you
want
to go one more time.
Cassie, darling, with you, I can go for hours.
Right.
bullyhunters.org is actually available if anybody wanted to buy it again. I would definitely say pick it up, and I will end up helping you set up an actual thing that works. So, all right, you've done all of this research on the bully hunters. What's going on?
Okay, hang on. I gotta pull my notes out because I actually took notes on this stuff too. So everybody knows essentially what the bully hunters were.
Carol doesn't.
Okay.
Carol says, "What is bully hunters?"
The bully hunters were essentially a quote-unquote elite group of female gamers who went into CSGO, Counter-Strike, and would hunt down anyone who harassed a woman.
Well, I thought it was supposed to go into any game where you're being harassed.
Initially, they went for Counter-Strike.
Well, CSGO is one of the, most vile, toxic games there is in the gaming community, so I don't blame them.
So they had the website set up, and they had a lot of information on it. A lot of bullshit information.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's pretty bullshit.
Let me get my phone out because my phone actually has the rest of that saved. Actually, it might be in our chat. So they specifically talked about a survey which apparently denoted that over 3 million women have stopped gaming because of online harassment. Now,
Yes,
before I go any further, before we talk about this anymore, I'm going to disclaim this. I know I speak for myself, and I think I can speak for the guys as well. Online harassment does happen to both men and women. This does happen. But what the bully hunters were trying to do is not the way to do it. You need to report them. And you need to keep reporting them.
Mm-hmm.
This is not the way to do it. I am not okay with the harassment that happens. I've been lucky so far that I haven't really had any of the major stuff.
The proper
My
way.
nice art aside.
Yeah, the proper way. The proper way. Go ahead.
Numbskull says, bully hunters. Our mission is to kill and teabag everyone. In essence, yes.
All right, here's how you're supposed to deal with a bully, okay? You either stop them from being able to bully you by reporting them, or you stand up to the bully. Now, here's
in the gaming world, that's a little difficult. All right, say I've been playing. Sparky, you don't play Overwatch, right?
No, I don't play Overwatch. Okay. I want to, but I don't.
Okay, so I've been playing since the game released. You pick it up tomorrow. I make sure I work it to where I find every single game that you play. Every single match that you're in. And I make sure that I kill you and teabag you every single time you spawn.
Mm-hmm.
You have no chance of doing anything. There's no way for you to stand up to the bully. One, because you can't talk to me. And I am just ragging on you to my team. And two, the only way that you're going to get it to stop is if you quit. Now, the best way to do it for this version of the game is you report me for bullying or griefing. It's not necessarily like standing up to a regular bully where you can confront me and punch me in the face if I say anything stupid. And since you're taller than I am, I'd be looking up at you. So, but then again, you're taller than most people, so yes.
They don't have.
In this instance, it's just you have to block and report and mute. And Overwatch created something: avoid this player as teammate and avoid this player.
I was gonna say, don't they have some sort of block ability? Because I know most online playing games have the ability to block or get away from certain players. I know Halo did.
Shut up, Ishtar. There's no such thing as Mini Twan. He's 6'5". Okay, he's taller than most people. I'm 6'3". He's still taller than I am. Mini Twan.
God, I'm short.
Yes, you are.
I'm 5'2".
Yes, you're tiny.
You're taller than my girlfriend.
It's why I'm able to pick you up and put you in my pocket and carry you around.
But no, here's a problem.
I'm getting glad at. I can feel it.
Here's a problem. When you get into these online games, you got to go into them with a grain of salt. Okay, it's not you gotta go into here and you gotta pick daisies and you gotta go sing the Smurf song. And everyone's gotta get together. Everyone's gotta have fun, and it's gotta be a hunky-o time. You get into a game like Overwatch, CS:GO, First Strike, Halo. Okay, you're going in there to wreck some shit. It's a 1v1 player kill. Okay, or it's a group player kill. The ultimate goal is to beat the other team. It's a game. And most players do it for banter. A lot of players, sometimes take it too far. And some of them really push you over the edge.
It's very true.
But the deal is, your skill set on what you bring into the game determines how good you are at that game. If you end up getting your ass whipped several times, you've got one of three options. You can go play with people down your skill level, which are options. You have the ability to leave that person, block them, report them, start, go to another deal, or improve your game and whoop up on them. Now, I don't agree with the bully hunters with what they were trying to do. Well, supposedly trying to do. I'm going to put down supposedly trying to do. But you do not call. It's like at schoolyard. It's like, okay, you're being bullied. You go to one of your friends or you go to somebody bigger. He's bullying me. Go beat them up. And this kid goes beats up on the other kid. I'm sorry. You don't beat a bully by getting someone else to be a bully to them. That makes you and the other person no better than them.
Exactly.
You face them, you report them, you stop them. You don't play their game.
Welcome back, Lo-Fi.
Hi, love, sweetheart.
So, what did you find out about the bully hunters?
Okay, so the initial...
real quick for Carol. No, they weren't what they were doing is they were going into a game where someone was reporting a bully and then then they were basically becoming the bully by griefing that person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Supposedly.
So their approach to fighting online harassment was someone would get on their mobile app and report them, tell them where they are. And what would happen is the bully would show up, the bully hunter would show up, they would get the person's name, and then the idea was killing the person speaking poorly and leave a message. Now, I don't remember what the message is.
It's probably something
stupid.
Probably something stupid like "You've been bully hunted."
No, it was online harassment isn't a game or something. I can't remember.
It gives a link.
Why don't they just say "Go home, gamer girl," and that would in the most condescending way possible?
Well, here's it all. The message was bullying, harassment is not nice or something like that, and it had a link. Not a link, but it had bullyhunters.org behind it, which, as we've shown, doesn't exist no more, but that was the deal. But if you've seen the live stream, you've seen the footages of this whole thing that's gone down.
The bully hunter got worked. It was great.
It's bullshit. All of it. All of it's bullshit. We'll cover that in a minute.
Yeah, continue on, Cassie. You know more about this than I do. I just know about what I saw from the Medica video, which was done pretty well.
Yeah, I did research before the Bully Hunter website went down too. Okay,
well,
so
can we talk about this survey real quick? The numbers that they fucked up.
Okay, So hang on. I gotta scroll through this because I actually have it's in our DMs as well. The group one, it's the Platinum Paragon. You'll have to scroll up a tiny bit. It breaks down the false data claims. The biggest problem is it went through, and it's actually quoted on the main website. It says 3 million women have stopped playing games altogether because of harassment. While you and I may have thick skin, that doesn't mean everyone does. Nor should anyone belittle the cause. Sexual harassment is a serious issue. It's never okay. Continue on. So they went through and there was a survey. It's not a study. They claim it's a study. It is a survey. This is where they got all of their statistics that they used on their website, in Zombie Unicorn's Twitter posts. About
who, by the way, is also a piece of shit gamer.
We will discuss that in a little bit. I have shit on that too.
All right. Look, drink your monster. Calm down. I'm just making a comment.
You shush. You shush.
Play nice, children.
Jesus Christ.
Play nice. Play nice.
You're not my real dad.
Damn it. I'll pull this fucking call over right now if you two don't fucking settle down and play nice with each other. Got it?
Okay,
Cool.
so
Mom on you.
the source for all of this information is from a 2012 survey of 874 participants. It is
I was close. I told
extrapolated.
Spotty earlier it was 827, but I was close.
It's an extrapolation of console owning American women.
Wait,
So
wait,
if you
wait. Console only owning American women.
Console owning American women. So if you're outside of the US and are a woman, you're not represented in this. If you're a PC gamer,
if you're a PC gamer, you're not represented in this either.
I am a PC gamer. I'm not represented in this. Now, granted, I really don't face a lot of it anyway, but still.
Well, when all you do is play Stardew Valley, there's not a lot of interaction with other people.
Bitch, I was playing TF2 for 5 years. I faced these assholes face on. Fuck off. I played original shit. Go blow it.
Look.
I am talking. Woman is talking. I will put the ball gag back in.
You know, look, I understand Candy Crush is really fun, but you can't really interact with people on that.
Oh, har, har, har. You want to try that again?
Anyways.
Continue on.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this
Cassie
means that
Days to Die. Apparently, she plays it badly. So that's you be quiet, Killer Group, because apparently you do too. Anyway, continue.
You sure? You sure
Maybe.
you're not
Hopefully.
going to interrupt me? Yeah, that's what I thought. Jesus Christ, you asked me to talk and you interrupt me every fucking 5 seconds. It's just like sex with you.
What?
What?
Okay, so this means that the previously denoted around 3 million women have stopped playing games altogether because of harassment is actually 84 women stopped playing. One game. Not all games, one game.
Now, let's be clear on this because I don't know this article states this, but this was a survey done by, I can't remember the person of this, but they
hold
did.
on. I'm getting to that.
Okay.
That's in the part that I'm reading. Just give me 2 seconds. Antoine keeps interrupting me.
Okay.
I do not. I didn't say anything for the last 2 minutes. You continue blaming me for things that do not happen.
Oh, I plan on it. It's so easy. Now, this use of information is quite false. Basically, first off, we're going to talk about the extrapolation of the data, which basically was they didn't list it as an extrapolation, which basically means that they didn't say that it's of this percentage. This is a possibility. They said literally 3 million women have stopped, which when Zombie Unicorn was called out on it, she literally told everybody that they needed to watch the Twitch stream. And if they couldn't catch it live, they needed to watch the on demand of the Twitch stream. There, they would get to talk with the psychologist, not a psychiatrist, psychologist, to get their information. However, we also go into the actual data. And this is actually where Sparky was going. First off, this was not a study. This was a survey. This survey did not receive any sort of ethical approval by like a university. So there was no one that could actually go through, double check her work, make sure she did it correctly, that all the pieces fit into place. She did not receive any sort of approval for testing. There was no peer review. The sampling size was too scarce. She literally stated later on that it was Facebook, Twitter, and gaming communities, which was Reddit's two subreddits of girl gamers, and then reposted to our gaming.
Oh, yes, because our gaming is going to be so open and honest about a survey.
Yeah.
I've posted things onto our gaming, and they're fucking vicious. So it's almost like the Kumate's chat. They don't let you get away with anything. But
No.
all right, so how did they go from 874 people to equal that to 3 million?
They pulled the number out of their ass. That's the problem.
Actually,
well, I mean, you can do a ratio version of it, but that ratio version doesn't fit the category of their survey.
But your problem, too, is that they're stating that 3 million women quit online gaming. The survey states 84 women quit one online game. And even then, that doesn't even represent the rest, because it's an American woman who plays console. Actually, harassment can happen a lot more on PC because we have keyboards. It's a lot easier to type.
Yeah. There's actually a couple different ways of how they got this number.
Pulling it out of their ass?
No.
They pulled it out of their ass.
All right. The survey. If you look at the survey, already has flaws in it. It's 874 participated. Does not state if they're men or women. We're just assuming it's women. It could be both. 2. The number is extrapolated from a ratio of known console gamers compared to this number. So they took this percentage number of being harassed, bullied, anything like that. They took that percentage and added it to known console gamers. And that's where they got this number from. It's completely bullshit on how they got it.
Yeah, they did the thing that a lot of people do with statistics. They bent it to their will.
Yeah.
And then blow out their ass.
Spectre, I did watch Medica's video already. It was actually really good. I guess I wasn't paying attention to the math part. I kind of check out when people try and do math. Akuma says I say you should make a strip Fortnite stream with only guys, girls are icky. Well, since I don't have a camera, it really doesn't matter because you won't be able to see it.
But no, they basically use this as a scapegoat to pull the whole commissioning of the bully hunters thing, which wasn't even really for bully hunters. It was some bullshit fucking advertisement dollars. All it was.
Where it gets better.
Well,
it's great.
Please enlighten us.
In their ad for it, basically, to display that they were going to be joining the hunt on Twitch, which was on Thursday, which is where they showed what Bully Hunters was. They proudly proclaimed that they had SteelSeries as one of their sponsors. Right after the stream, SteelSeries pulled their sponsorship.
Oh, gee, I wonder why. Did you watch the trash fire that it was?
I have
Because
the
as-
official statement that they posted on Facebook. And it says, Bully Hunters pitched us with a simple idea. Let's work together to fight online harassment. And because we believe that's a noble cause, we supported it. It's now clear that we didn't do a good job in understanding exactly what we were supporting. And we're sorry for that.
So Lo-Fi says Denmark has about 300,000 gamer girls. Statistics show that about 679,000 of them quit gaming.
Wow, did the NPCs jump out of game and become real?
I guess. The way Bully Hunters represented the gaming community was wrong and disingenuous. Most gamers don't experience harassment, and more importantly, 99% plus of gamers don't do the harassing. We're well aware of the many faults with Bully Hunters. We hear you guys, and we agree. To clear a few things up, Bully Hunters was not a viral campaign stage managed by us. We did not hire a marketing agency to create it. We didn't have anything to do with its execution, content, or messaging. And more importantly, we would never take advantage of an issue like bullying to sell hardware. They asked us to supply some headsets, support the call for positive change, and we did. Although we still believe in a world where harassment isn't tolerated, it's clear to us that Bully Hunters is hurting, not helping that cause. On Friday, we ended our support and partnership with the organization. We apologize to those who support our brand and expected more due diligence in vetting out campaigns and partnerships we associate ourselves with.
Spectre says that it gets better. After Zombie Unicorn threw SteelSeries under the bus during a stream today, they mentioned lawyers being involved.
Yes. Because Zombie Unicorn went on a full-blown tirade on Twitter. And it all starts... Oh, wow. Oh, I forgot this actually took over my Twitter page. Crap.
Well, don't keep us in suspense. This is like...
I've got to find the good one. I switched it. She basically... The girl who did the breakdown of their survey, where she pulled out basically all of the bullshit and pulled it to light. That girl actually asked for sources. That's all she wanted. She wanted sources for how someone could get such a large sample to be so positive that it's 3 million. Zombie Unicorn was the one who said that she needed to watch the stream. And she goes, I can't. I will be busy. Can you just give me information? Because it is very clear from the little bits of that Twitch stream that I've seen that they rehearsed it. She's got cue cards. She's not even reading off of them. Whoever's running probably the teleprompter sucked because she stumbled over so many words. It's not funny. But I won't go into that.
So, did you watch the Twitch stream that was done today on it?
No, I've been at work.
Yeah. So apparently apparently Zombie Unicorn went ham on her Twitch stream, not on Twitter. I mean, I'm sure there's tweets about it.
Oh, I am just now finding the tweets.
So,
and she is going ape shit. Now the biggest thing is I forgot who I was watching. I think it's the video you linked in our chat, Sparky.
You talking about musical hero?
Yes.
I can't. If I played it, we couldn't hear it anyway. So
yeah. It's fine. But basically, he calls her out because she says that you can't call someone a fag or a slut or a whore, which are all words that I have actually used in the fucking game.
Fag got me banned from Twitter.
I have called them dicks and cunts, and I've used like every word in my repertoire and then some. It's shit talk. They're calling it harassment. And there's actually video of her on Twitch calling people fags.
Yeah, Medica had it in his video. So
yes, it was great. So great.
Hey, Antoine.
Yes.
I'm actually kind of interested in hearing what Spectre has to say on this. Because I know he's a big advocate of gaming. I know he keeps up with gaming news, and I want to say he's probably kept up to date and has a little bit more information on what we do on it. So I think bringing him on would probably be a good idea. Would you?
It's up to you two.
Fine with me.
All right.
All right.
Because
It's in your Discord, DM Spectre.
Yeah, because I know I didn't watch the Twitch stream today. I didn't even know that I don't really get on Twitch, so I didn't get to see it. I've been busy all day, so I haven't really got to look up any prevalent information that was released today.
See you later, Carol. Thank you for stopping by. Morning, Draconeth.
Good morning, Spectre.
Good morning, Sparky, Cassie, Antoine.
Good morning.
First things first. What are you drinking?
I don't know, Schweppes lemon lime sparkling water.
All right.
That's the sound
That's
of it.
not very caffeinated, but it'll work.
I can't have any more caffeine. I haven't slept in like 24 hours. I need to sleep at some point today.
All right. So what do you know about
All right. So during the whole Bully Hunters thing, everybody's shitting on it. Everybody. Medicare is on it, Scrub is on it, Ralph is on it, everybody. And I said before it even started, I said, this is pre-recorded. Garen fucking teeing it right now. It's pre-recorded. Lo and behold, it is. She's getting into tweet wars with everybody saying, I said at the beginning it was going to be pre-recorded, stuff like that. And everybody's like, no, you didn't. She comes in later on yesterday now, and she starts throwing everybody under the bus. And I'm talking like straight up. She's like, when we started Bully Hunters, I pitched that it would be a great way, bully buddies is what I wanted to call it, where people would be able to talk to other people who play CSGO, and you'd be able to, have somebody who could help hold you up if you were being bullied in CSGO and whatnot. And what ended up happening is not what I had envisioned, and I wasn't happy with it to begin with.
There's a way for her to stop that by, not going through with it.
Exactly, and that's what a lot of people were saying. So she's the entire tweet thing. She actually says anybody who takes any of her like videos or pictures or anything to quote make fun of her unquote will be subject to a DMCA strike. She will file DMCA strikes left, right, and center.
Well, if we're talking over it, it's fair use, so it doesn't matter what she tries to do.
It gets better. It gets better.
It does.
Ryan Morrison, the video game attorney, the attorney of record for Aquila Hughes in the Aquila obviously versus Carl Sargon of Akkad Benjamin lawsuit right now, went on Twitter. I can pull it up really quick because we were able to screenshot some of it before he started mass deleting his stuff. Let's see right there. I believe I called it disbarred because he's going to be disbarred with what he said. But he basically said, one of the things he says is, he gets involved and he's saying, so you want me to essentially, nothing is fair use until a judge says it is. Little free legal guidance for you. You have Google. Check it out. Now, this was in response to people saying, no, if I am taking stuff that you have done and it is being used to critique what you have said or what you have done, I am completely within fair use to do so. This is an attorney who is well known for dealing with DMCAs and stuff like that. This is someone who is supposed to be very well known. He's supposed to be one of the leading attorneys for copyright infringement and copyright in general. This is a guy Leonard French himself will routinely quote or talk to when somebody has a question.
Yeah, that seems a little. I mean, yeah, fair use is a defense, not argument. I'll say that much. But commenting, critiquing, and using it as references is definitely fair use, and it will hold up in court.
Yes. The quotes that he deleted almost immediately when he was called out. Not sure what's going on here. It's hard to answer without context. Sorry. Somebody responds. Basically, she's saying that if we take clips of her from her stream and use them as a basis for commentary and criticism, it's against the law and not fair use because only journalists can do that.
Bull fucking shit. Only journalists can do it. Go suck a dick, you fucking
Somebody
piece of
else
crap.
responds. She also says if you also are bullying her in the video, you make them, it doesn't count as fair use anymore. Ryan Morrison responds, so to be clear, you're asking me to give the okay on you making videos bullying someone? Grow up, smiley face. And he responds.
He said that?
Yeah, he did.
Oh my God.
Would you like to see it?
No, here's the deal.
I believe you. He's defending what's her name? Kayla, whatever. Kayla.
Natty Casanova.
Whatever the fuck her name is. He's defending her for fair use bullshit, and it's. I mean, come on.
No. Here's the deal. Leonard French just did a video like a week or 2 weeks ago about how members of the bar are held to a higher standard. In anything they do, they cannot give false information online. They cannot tell anyone to do what online. They cannot give legal counsel online.
Well, hold on. There is varying interpretations of that, and each state bar actually sets out different standards for it. Now,
it's true.
A basic disclaimer saying my opinions should not be taken as legal advice will cover you, and I would say probably 70-80% of the states. Other ones will say, you have to make it very clear at each post. It's not legal advice. He's in Cali, I want to say, and I think a basic disclaimer will cover him. But be that as it may, he was giving out information like that and then saying nothing is fair use until a judge says it is. No, I'm pretty sure U.S. law section 18 actually states what's fair use and what's not. Which, I'm just a legal student, but even I freaking know that. So we fast forward. She's, throwing everybody under the bus today. And I mean that. She's throwing everybody. And she, on her stream, she is literally throwing her co-host under the bus, saying that she didn't know what she was doing. Saying, I told everybody that all of it was pre-recorded. Now, keep in mind, they said that this was supposed to be a live event, that you were actually going to have people who were being bullied in game. What they failed to tell you was that the bullies were themselves.
And the bully hunters were themselves too.
Yes. Victim, bully hunter, and bully all were in the same room. Literally, we have gone through, we have looked at some of the accounts, and we have been able to locate Rose Thorn was also Bully Hunter 77. Rose Thorn was the person bullied. Bully Hunter 77 was the person who came in to defend them. So it was literally the exact same person. And I believe we've been able to show that some of the bullies were also bully hunters as well. And they tried to play it off as, well, what we wanted to do was show people exactly what women gamers, what female gamers deal with on a daily basis when they play these games online. To which our response is,
bullshit.
Yeah, that's
it's not just women. Everyone experiences harassment.
I've been gaming hardcore for 20 years now. Okay. I've played with some great women who want to play the game. You know, in World of Warcraft, I raided with them. They wanted to get gear and progress on their own merit. I played with terrible women who literally played the "I got tits, give me frickin' loot" card. I've played with great guys. I've played with terrible guys. It's not just women who get shit on when they have this kind of attitude. Guys get shit on all the time as well. I'm one of them. I get shit on sometimes when I have a shitty attitude. That's not going to change.
That's gaming, though. Okay, and I stand by this. I still stand by it because it's true. Gamers are inherently competitive, and when we're competitive, what do? We shit talk. Now, some people do get a little salty, and their shit talk becomes something more. But most of the time, all it is shit talking. Back and forth. And yes, it does get personal. If they find out you're black, guess what word's going to be the favorite word used against you? If you're Iranian.
Not entirely. I mean, some people do slip up and say, nigger. Just because.
Zell, is that you?
No, it's not. Oh, no.
Oh, damn. Okay.
No, he didn't. He didn't say it. He didn't say it with enough enthusiasm.
Nigger.
Yeah, that's Zell. Where's Zell? How's it going, Zell?
Sorry, Zell. I'll take your phrase.
But it got even better. On her stream, she's throwing everybody under the bus. Steel Series pretty much responded and said if she keeps up her little temper tantrum, we're getting lawyers involved.
Oh, so it's lawyers from the other side, not the bully on the side.
Correct.
Ooh, that's even better.
This got stupid real fast. It was like, it's like, this is a dumpster. This is going to be a dumpster fire. Bully Hunters rolls around. It's a dumpster fire. It couldn't possibly get any worse than this.
So I take it after that, that's when Zombie Unicorn decided to take a hiatus.
No, she's not taking a hiatus.
Well, that's what she stated on Twitter.
Oh, please. A lot of people have said they're taking a hiatus. Some of them I won't name, but that's beside the point. What's going on here?
It was a hiatus for 2 days until I got brought back into it. You shut the hell up.
I honestly was not thinking of you.
No, the only reason I'm on a hiatus right now is because I'm banned. I can't do anything. But technically, I guess that's a hiatus.
So it ends with like stuff like that. But like my friend Erica, I've been gaming with her, raiding and WoW with her for close to 10 years now. Daughter of my first company CEO over in Okinawa. Best person, one of my best friends. She's like watching this and going, so they got some titty streamer to be the host for this shit. Now, please keep in mind that Zombie Unicorn did do Playboy shoots.
So she's a booby streamer.
Exactly. And I'm going to say right now that if you actually look at the pictures from Playboy, not bad. But now, not so much. But she's like looking at it, and at the end of it, like we're talking about it, and her response to me, and I'm paraphrasing here, is this is the kind of shit that sets women back 70 years because other women come in, decide to play up something fucking stupid, and they assume that every woman needs a group like this to support them, that we can't play competitively, that we can't actually do anything without a support group like this. I don't want to be part of a fucking Oprah book club bullshit on Twitter. I just want to play my damn game. And she makes a good point. You have people who do this, and it's a constant thing. And, if I was a woman, I'd be pretty insulted by this entire thing as well. Because insinuating that I am somehow incapable of confronting this stuff by myself, that I need to literally run to somebody else and hide behind their skirt is an insult to the entire gender. And bully hunters should be more ashamed of that fact, because this is women saying that other women need to be protected.
Whoa, wait.
See you later, Akuma. You have a good one, all right? Don't worry, I'll spank you. I'll spank you later.
Cassie.
Yes.
You were what I'm about ready to bring up about how Zombie Unicorn is an outright liar and two-faced and very fucking hypocritical. You want to touch a little bit on that one?
Actually, I'll let you do that one.
Oh boy, there's actually footage of her. I want to say it's on Twitch. There's actually footage of her doing the exact same thing to people that she's accusing people of. She does the exact same fucking thing. She outright shit posts, shit talks, all that other good stuff. She's called people fags. She's called people assholes. She's done the exact same thing.
Well, because she's a gamer.
Yes.
Again, I agree.
Oh,
I
no,
agree
no,
with
no.
everything. I agree with everything that was said so far about how this is another case of you're not offended. Let us be offended for you. Or, in more better terms, it's you're not offended because you're too stupid to be offended. We're going to be offended for you.
Well, it actually gets better. Her defense for saying that stuff was, one, it was 5 years ago. 2, she's bisexual. 3, her ex-boyfriend and her ex-boyfriend used to call her the F word, and she used to call him. It was pet names. Like, that somehow makes any of it better.
Well, she's
Well,
trying the Kevin Spacey defense. That's what Medica said, and it's a perfect example.
Yeah.
This happened a long time ago, but I'm bi now, so it's okay. Here's my bi card. You can't attack me anymore because I'm part of the
I choose to live my life as a bi
LGBTQPY.
woman.
Yes. So, you know what? That's fine. Here's how we solve everything. Because you can choose to identify as however you want, everyone who is a gamer is automatically identifying as a woman. There, everyone can play victim, everyone can be bullied, and everyone can shit talk, and nothing has to be done about it.
I just want to say right now that my spicy memes from today are being retweeted by Tonka and whatnot. It's a good day for me.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
But no, it's like, wow, really? I mean, I came into this reading through this whole bully hunter bullshit back a couple days ago. And I really kind of blew it off. And then when it kind of really picked up steam, I was like, wow, this is really going on? And then you find more and more and more information out. It's like, they've gone stupid.
It's stupid. It's so stupid. It's, it's bully hunters are basically, as we've stated already on this stream, getting someone bigger and better. Like you're in 4th grade. You're being bullied by a 4th grader. You go to a 7th grader and say, look, I'll give you my allowance for the next month if you go beat that person's ass. That's what they're doing. They're hiring another bully to fight the bullies. So they're just perpetuating bullies.
It doesn't do anything to stop the issue.
Look, here's what it comes down to.
Who thought this was a good fucking idea?
Women. Cassie, I'm sorry, but
not all women.
Shame for display. Shame for display. Look, all I'm going to say, and then I'll leave you guys to this, is, ladies, if you're going to play first-person shooters, you're either going to give the sack or you're going to taste the sack. And if you don't want to taste the sack, get good, scrub. I'm out.
All right, Spectre. Thank you very much.
That's actually very, very good information, though. If you're going to play a game, and let's face it, I'll pick on myself a little bit. I suck at video games, especially since I haven't played for a long fucking time. I suck at them. I know I suck at them. I know if I go and, hey, a group of, like, if I was to get a PlayStation and start playing Overwatch with you, Antoine, not only am I going to get shit on by the other team, I'm going to get shit on by you guys because I'm going to bring you guys down.
No, because I have to admit, Ishtar joined me on my stream on Friday, and she didn't even go through the tutorial, and she did pretty good. But granted, we were going up against bots in the event, so I didn't get to actually see her play in the real game. but I'm assuming she would be good at it. I mean, she's part of the PC master race and all, so she should be better automatically from our console plebs. But I see your point.
Yeah, I mean, I've been through whenever I play Halo, I have to go through a period of time of playing the game to get back into the rhythm of it, and I think that goes for anyone that plays games. If you haven't picked up a controller in a long time, you've got to go through kind of a relearning hash.
That's very true.
Learning how to play the game again, and I've been through that. It sucks. It really does suck, and I have. Oh, whenever I got back in, I think I was like level 20 on, I believe it was Halo 3. I haven't played in 6 months. Got back in, I sucked. I got killed every fucking time I turned around, and oh man, I got beat down. Not only by the other team making fun of me, but my team as well, pretty much stating the obvious fact that I sucked. But, you go for it, you play, you get better, you get good, and you move on. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a fucking video game. Either go over the strides, mute them, because you have the ability, you can mute the conversation. You do not have to listen to them. You can unplug your headphones. You don't even have to listen to the conversation. You have the ability to go in the game and not communicate with anyone from your team or the other team.
All right, let's move to something that's less redundant and stupid than the bully hunters, shall we?
I'm in agreement. You guys?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, I have pulled up, hold on, 1, 2, I have pulled up 5 amazing articles. 4 of them are from Cassie, and as we have seen in the last few weeks since she has joined the stream, she has found some of the most amazingly stupid articles that we have ever read on this show that have been extremely entertaining, and one that I have found. So I'm going to leave it up to the chat to decide what we're going to talk about. So put a 1 in the chat if you want to learn about a sex doll brothel. A 2 in the chat if you want to learn about someone being sued for $50,000 over lasagna. And I'll go with 3. Put a 3 in the chat if you want to hear about someone who did every cliched manly activity to see if it boosted his testosterone.
Per 4 if you want to see Antoine naked.
Do not offer that. Don't offer that one. Why would you offer that? Jesus, no. What is 5? I'm assuming 5 is 2 and 3 lo-fi. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, you want to hear all of them. 4. God damn it. Low. And then Fermion joins in. I have a 4th one and a 5th one.
Sorry, guys, I was trolling you. 4 is not an option.
All right, let's go with. I saw more.
Yes, pie.
So I see 3s. I saw a couple of 1s. All right, let's go with 1. From Huffington Post. This is going to be horrible. Cassie, just before I read this, is this going to melt my brain?
Mm-hmm.
This is going to melt my brain. This is going to... God damn it. All right. Feminists demand Paris sex doll brothel be shut for fueling rape fantasies. Jesus Christ. I think I heard about this article. This one's an older article. Well, everyone was picking numbers that weren't making sense, numbskulls, so that's why. All right. God, fucking damn it. They're just sex dolls. They're not active. They don't have a They don't have they don't have the capability to think. How is this?
Hashtag sex dolls have feelings.
No, 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 no.
No, 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 no.
Are you going to make me read this, Cassie, or can I convince you to do it?
I want you to do it.
Oh, God damn it.
I'm not reading this fucking
You-
shit.
You asked.
Fine, I did. All right. A new Paris brothel featuring sex dolls should be shut down because the lifeless, life-sized silicone partners habituate men to degrade women and fuel rape fantasies, says French feminists. Well, if they shave their armpits every once in a while, I'm sure they'd get laid. Read the article where they take away the hands men used to masturbate with? No, that's probably an Onion article or Truth. I don't know. Owner Joaquin, French last name, 28, opened the business last month in an apartment in discreet building in the neighborhood in the heart of the city. This article is already written horribly. Paris Match reported. It features 3 bedrooms for sex. The X dolls are spray cleaned and disinfected in another room. Oh, I would not want that job. And a choice among 3 very expensive sex dolls made in China: Lily, Sophia, and Kim. Bookings are made online. Clients have an X doll all to themselves for $110 an hour. $110? Jesus fucking Christ. And pay less for less time. French last name said most visitors are clean, executive type men ages 30 to 50, and some couples. The brothel is currently registered as a game center. So they're playing with their joystick while they use the buttons.
Are they playing Hoonie Pop?
Well, they're trying to pop something. To dodge French restrictions, it's illegal to own and operate a brothel. But some feminists and communists, some feminists and communists in the local Paris council are blasting the operation as degrading to women. They worry that abusive experiences with sex dolls may carry over into relationships with real women. Here, if these are real dolls, trust me, if someone is abusive to one of those dolls and starts cutting the silicone, or ripping it off of them, or being extremely violent, I can tell you one thing: the person who owns them is going to sue them because they cost thousands of fucking dollars.
Yeah.
This is so stupid. Feminist and communist. Wait, there's a difference? I don't know. Lorraine, French last name, of the feminist group movement Dunid, Nest Movement, called the brothel a place that makes money from simulating the rape of a woman, the Telegraph reported.
Hang on.
I have one question. It's only a one-word question. Just one question. How?
I was gonna say, how the fuck are you supposed to get consent from a doll?
But no, it's not even that. It's how? How is it simulating the rape of a woman? Yeah, Lo-Fi said it perfectly. I'm pretty sure the doll doesn't complain or fight back. Do they have to provide? Do they have to provide condoms for the doll that doesn't have reproductive organs or blood or the ability to get STDs? There are so many questions. Are they trying to give the dolls personhood? Is this a PETA thing?
They might do that for sanitation reasons.
Well, if the dolls are cleaned up, they said we already talked about the spray room. If this actually was something that could be considered true, then every single booth inside of a sex store could be considered having been raped.
Just the first couple paragraphs of this article is like, what the fuck? Anything. Oh, God. This reminds me of the fucking Anita Sarkeesian video about Blade Runner 2045.
Cassie, darling, you have something to say?
No, just waiting for you to read the next paragraph.
Oh, God. I don't want to read the next paragraph.
Do it.
You know what? If I do this, you owe me something. And I'm going to make sure it hurts.
Fine.
French name doesn't believe the brothel degrades. Is that?
No,
oh wait, no. There's. Oh, you're talking about the smaller one.
Yes.
Pierre Laurent, the national secretary of the Communist Party, complained that some sex dolls can evoke thoughts of sex. How? How the fuck does it? How? How the fuck does it evoke thoughts of sex with children? These are full-grown adult women.
It's
sex
not
dolls.
It's not like they got the lolly dolls from fucking Japan.
I'm going to murder people. I'm going to murder
actually,
a lot of people.
The sad thing that's actually a fucking thing. They actually make.
I know that they make those type of dolls, but the problem is these are 3 full-grown dolls. I can't even say full-grown. They didn't grow up. They are fully formed. They are adult replicas. There's.
Breathe, Antoine. Just breathe. Calm down. It's just a stupid article.
I'm not reading the rest of this dumb fucking article. I can't. I cannot read the rest of it. Oh, God. How much more is there? You know, it's not even worth the 3 paragraphs. It's not worth it. It's... God damn it.
Now, here's the problem.
What? That there's a choice between 3 fucking different female sex bots? Or sex dolls? I can't call them bots because they're not animated.
You know what they're missing? They're missing Barbie.
No.
No,
Barbie.
Here's the deal. Okay. You're dealing with a mental health issue if not even a mental health issue. If a adult male shows aggressive tendencies towards a female, it doesn't matter if it's with a doll or the real thing. The problem is people are driven by the thoughts and what they think. The conscience.
No, okay. No. That I have certain tendencies. I have some predilections. I enjoy causing pain. I enjoy pushing people's limits. I enjoy denying them those limits.
All right,
I do not have any predilections of actually hurting someone.
Time out. Some people have control over that. Some people have control over that. You have control over that. Most people don't know how to gain control over that. That's why I say that tendency at times could be considered a mental health issue. Because
if you gave me a chance, Sparky, I'd make sure that 6'5" frame of yours would be under my control too.
I'm not even gonna touch that one. I'm not even gonna touch that one because oh god, that reminds me of a funny story. A real funny story.
Wait, what? How do you fucking segue from that to a funny story?
No, I was drinking at a bar one day, and I was there with my ex-girlfriend and a couple of friends from work, and we had this really, really douchey ass gay dude come up and start hitting on me and my buddies. And what ended up happening is we pretty much, blew them off. It's like, whatever, we'll just go continue to drink and have fun.
Phrasing, Sparky. You blew him off?
No. We ignored him. Let me rephrase. Let me rephrase. We ignored him, but he could not take the hint and kept on, persistently trying to, get in our pants. And finally, it got me and one of my other buddies pissed off because he just would not take a hint. And finally, we told him, was like, leave or else. And he decided he was going to buck up and show just how manly he was until he ended up face down on the ground with his arm behind his back, almost getting his arm broke.
Well, now you're just talking kinky. All right, Cassie, I have an article for you. So you get to read this one, whether you like it or not.
No, I actually have
I'm
something.
not you.
Baracus, I make it a habit not to fight people that I know or my friends. So you're out of luck, Baracus. I probably just let you have your way.
You heard him, Bacchus. Have your way with him. Just remember, he doesn't get to talk. Talking is bad. So
All
what
right.
bullshit Vice article am I reading? Oh, this one. I know this one. This one's funny. I did every cliched manly activity to see if it boosted my testosterone. I ate raw eggs, shot a gun, and got tattooed in my quest to figure out if machismo is bullshit. Oh.
What is his name? Justin Gatter? That's his name. Justin Caffia. Justin, trust me, Justin, you were down for the count as soon as you attempted this. All right.
As someone
Especially with the nickname Pajama Boy. I mean, come on.
As someone who regularly...
Is this Sandman's son?
It's possible. I mean, I'm not going to say it's not. Oh, there you go. Think of this as if you're reading a Sandman article.
Okay. Why would I do that?
It's
oh, you
interesting.
want Cassie Rage.
Well, I'm hoping I can induce something in you. I mean, you're not actually letting me handcuff you to anything.
No, you lost that privilege.
Says you.
I'm so ready for these supposed pictures.
Oh, honey, there's a whole folder.
I haven't seen it.
KG, there may be Cassie Rage. Okay, sweetheart, just let me read this and see if it'll induce it. Lord knows I'm going to have to use it. As someone who regularly espouses progressive ideologies online, I'm used to having my masculinity called into question.
That's because you look like a fop.
This sort of antagonism is hardly a new development for most of human history. The pussy concepts of compassion, empathy, and mercy have butted heads with man's basier, I-driven impulses.
Id-driven. Id-driven.
I will throw this
Id-driven.
phone at you. Shut up!
No,
Jesus
you said ID.
Oh my god! I will ball gag you again. Jesus Christ. And though the political right has long claimed manliness as a trait, I can't even talk now. Thank you.
Well,
jackass.
Do you want me to put the ball gag in? Apparently it helps me.
Yeah, apparently.
No,
What?
You just take it out, shove it in his second hole, and go to town. That's how you induce rage.
Oh my god. Oh, this is. Hey, Tom. According to Vice, it is. According to Vice, it is a left-right ideology. Crap! I lost where I was.
Id-driven impulses.
Oh my god! I found where I was. Jesus, I don't need your help. And though the political right has long claimed manliness as a trait interest in, I can't even say that word right now. Ugh.
Intrinsic.
Thank you. To its platform, its brand of machismo is enjoying a renaissance in the era of memes and Trump. Did you? Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, here we go.
Hashtag everything is Trump's fault.
Grab her by the pussy!
Yeah, go ahead. While the derisions
I
of...
would, but you don't let me.
Hey, you lost the privilege. Not my fault.
No, you're just farther away. My arms aren't that long.
Imagine
Oh my
if someone else
God.
was that long.
Sparky,
Let me read this?
I have to use a hose roller to keep it rolled up and not scare people.
Oh, good God.
Oh my God. I should switch to alcohol. While the derisions of effete liberal characters like 2013's Pajama Boy served as early rumblings of what was to come, it was the ascension of the current president himself, a walking parody of bravado, that seems to have been the catalyst for this latest, uniquely aggressive wave of toxic masculinity.
What?
Oh, and they quoted Mike Cernovich. Really?
Soy
Are you
Boy
fucking kidding me?
Rant to media after he got cucked and he ruined his ex-wife's life. This is your life on Soy. What the fuck?
We should have started a drinking game with this. Mentioning toxic masculinity, Trump, the alt-right. What else can we bring out in this wonderful article?
The alt-right in particular seems utterly obsessed with proving its own manliness and disproving that of its opponents. Its display of masculinity takes a number of familiar forms, such as championing the subjugate of women via white Sharia, showing off gun collections, or fantasizing about political adversaries' unfaithful wives. Okay.
Wait, what?
Just no.
So, showing off gun collections or fantasizing about political adversaries' unfaithful wives. So fantasizing is bad now.
Apparently. You should stop doing that, Antoine.
Hey, they might
I
be
was going to
trickled.
say they might as well arrest me now because half of this chat is has been in a fantasy of mine at one point or another, except Numbskull. Fuck Numbskull.
You want to?
No, I don't do bones.
Yes, Numbed. Antoine would love to see your gun. And maybe touch it a little. But as you go further down the rabbit hole,
Oh my God.
Really? Really? Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know what just popped in my fucking head when you said that, Cassie?
What?
The fucking scene from Austin Powers, the first movie. Why is in there with the fembots?
Oh, that one. Oh, Jesus.
Machine gun jubblies. Yes, please.
No, where he overloads and shorts out the fucking fembots.
That's part of the same scene I just said, Sparky.
Yeah, I know. I just imagined that scene with your fucking face plastered on Antoine. I was like, oh no, get out of my head.
All right, let's move on. This stupid fucking. I hate Vice so much.
But as you go further down the rabbit hole, the alt-right standards of masculinity become more confounding.
Wait, everyone, they said alt-right. If you have alcohol, take a drink. I'm starting this game now.
often appearing at odds with one another, such as these two posts from frequent alt-right meeting grounds.
Another drink.
Are the underscore Donald one proclaimed that real men hold their own umbrellas, whereas the other suggests real men don't use umbrellas. Okay.
No, wait. What? No. Fucking no. It's a joke. It's the no true Scotsman fallacy, just done a different way. No true Scotsman holds their own umbrella. Well, I know a couple of Scotsmen that do hold their own umbrella. Shut this person needs to, god damn it, this person needs to be thrown off of a fucking bridge. Do they not understand humor?
No.
So I can't joke. I can't show off my gun collection, and I can't fantasize. What part of masculinity and being a man am I allowed to do?
The language
apparently, I can't even hold my own umbrella because I wouldn't be considered a real man then.
No, you're not supposed to use an umbrella.
Well, no, because it says that real men don't use umbrellas or real men hold their own umbrellas.
Yeah. The language used to parse this brand of machismo can be equally convoluted and hard to pin down. With the
it's called a joke, you stupid son of a bitch. The language is not hard to understand. Your soy-based brain doesn't understand what's going on.
Okay. Calm down. Let's rant after the article. How's that?
With the once ambiguous insult cuck now passe. Oh yeah. Thank you, MGTOW, for that one. And the new SJW MSM forcing them to usually reserve faggot for a private company, a new favorite put-down has emerged. Soy boy.
Yes, because you all drink soy lattes to try and fit in with the vaginas that you all own. I hope Grim, you know what? I would rather read a troll article from you that is filled to the brim with your weird vampire gay sex fantasy about me than this bullshit.
Hey Graham, if you really want to see him rage, superimpose his face on Austin Powers during that whole filmbot scene.
I wouldn't be upset about that. Austin Powers is a sexy, sexy man. He has mojo. It works.
Oh God!
All right, continue on with the soy boy. I won't make you read the whole thing because this is actually a pretty long article. I was actually thinking about doing a video on it, but there's way too much. And knowing that I would just rage through all of it.
Yeah. The pejorative is based on the scientifically disproven belief that consumption of soy products feminizes men by lowering their testosterone, and the equally baseless presumption that liberals eat large amounts of soy. Frankly, it all sounds exhausting, with so many waking hours dedicated to arcane guidelines about what does and doesn't constitute a man. I can't help but wonder where these paragons of masculinity find the time to live the manly lives of their dreams.
It's called work, you soy boy induced asshole. We go to work. We do things at work because we're fucking working. The reason that you all fucking are called soy boys is because you do drink nothing but soy lattes and induce soybean bullshit. You want to be vegans. You want all of this shit because you want to get into the panties. And I'm not talking about getting into the pants of the feminists that you're around. You actually want to wear them.
No. You want to see what masculinity is? You really want to run that route? You want to see if you can do it? Okay. Work in a fucking truck shop for 15 years.
You two both work in jobs that are considered masculine, correct? Sparky,
Yes.
you're a mechanic, and Cassie, you're a factory worker.
No. I'll
Yes,
tell you
I'm a
what.
manufacturer.
I'll tell you what. We have a female that works with us at my shop. Okay.
And I bet you she can sling shit with the best of them.
Oh my God, there's a lot of people who don't fucking sling shit at her because she is worse than one of the guys. She knows how to hold her own, and she's more fucking masculine than any one of these fucking cut soy boys.
I would love for one of these soy boys to meet anyone, any female in either of your two's career choices, because I know for a fact that they would be thrown in front of a speeding bus while being lit on fire. Anyway, please, Cassie,
Oh,
continue.
God.
What? What? You've thrown someone on a bus in front of a bus while being lit on fire? That's impressive. I just came up with that one out of my head.
We won't talk about the things I've done at work.
Oh, I know what you've done at work. I have cameras everywhere. I've seen those. Shame on you.
No, you haven't. You don't have cameras in the back room. Duh. I checked that.
So you think. Anyway, continue on.
Oh, Jesus.
We haven't even gotten to this fucker actually doing the masculinity stuff yet.
I decided to explore this idea by having the manliest day humanly possible. While lab testing my testosterone levels, the metric of masculinity these folks seem most concerned with before and after to see if it had any impact. After scouring the web and cultivating a list of cliche activities and attitudes that guys from the alt-right and other macho corners of the internet regard as
Everyone
masculine,
drink.
I composed a tea-spiking itinerary to put my testicular fortitude to the test.
Okay, so he had his testosterone tested after each one of these things. Well, when your base is actually 0, anything you do is going to raise the testosterone level.
Oh, God, here we go. On a morning when my facial hair had reached an adequate level of masculine stubble, I collected a before saliva example and got to work.
What's an Okay,
Oh my
I know he's
God.
trying to be funny, but what is an adequate level of masculine stubble? Are we talking that sexy 5 p.m. Scruff, or are we talking Sparky, or even Brockus? Brockus has like a Viking beard. What is the adequate level of masculine stubble?
I have no idea.
Well, you're the woman.
Okay,
do you like?
and
What kind of stubble do you like?
hey, it doesn't matter what kind of stubble I like. It's the fact that it's what the alt-right want and find masculine.
Okay, I call bullshit on that because almost any man can grow a beard. Here's my question: do they have hair on the ass?
I don't know.
I don't. You know what? This asshole probably manscapes with the best of them, so I'm pretty sure he's shaved clean like a 9-year-old boy.
Oh, ew. Ew. That is gross. Oh, God. That's right, Numb. I do not like sandpaper fucking face stubble. That shit hurts.
Baku no Paku.
You mean? Are you talking about Baku no Pico?
Pico, yeah.
No one should watch that ever. No.
Never, ever, ever, ever. No. No.
No, we're not going down. We're not going down this road.
No.
We are not segueing into talking about Baku no Pico. Continue, Cassie.
I began with a trip to my apartment complex's gym where I lifted the heaviest free weights I could, making sure to loudly vocalize my efforts. I'm glad the gym was empty while I was doing this because if someone had taken issue with my grunts, I would have been forced to alpha up, staring them down until they submitted.
I want to. You know what? I want to see him alpha up. I want to see him alpha up. I want to see it. I demand to fucking see this. Go ahead. Alpha up, you fucking spindly looking piece of shit. I dare you to alpha up to someone who actually goes to the gym. The free weights that lifting 10-pound free weights is not something that's impressive. Okay, I can do that with my dick.
No, that reminds me of a fucking video clip. Oh God, what was it?
I don't know. No, yes, it's Vice. Of course, it's a joke site. All right.
Majorly joke site.
No. I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna share this video. I want you to put this up real quick. We all need a good laugh right now. This is what happens.
No one's gonna be able to hear it, Sparky.
You don't have to. It doesn't have to have sound. That's the good thing about this. It does not have to have sound. It's only 30 seconds long. It's in the Discord.
Oh, damn it.
This is a visual representation of this guy going to the gym.
Oh no!
Yes.
Oh fuck! I know what this is going.
Yeah, come on.
Sparky, come on.
It's only 30 seconds. It's only 30 seconds. Come on. This is a visual representation of what happens.
God damn it, Sparky. As long as it's not gonna like make everybody scream or something.
It's not. It's very funny.
Actually, this may look. We found live footage of this person actually in his apartment complex's gym. So here we go.
It's not this guy.
Oh, Jesus.
There you go. Look at that. That's how you fucking lift weights. Oh, I can do that. No, you can't. You can't do this. Don't do it. Don't.
Well then.
All right then. Okay. Well,
God,
that
this
happened.
is terrible.
See, that's the type of person that these people at Vice think that you should be attracted to, Cassie. How do you feel about that? Does he get your motor running?
No.
No, he doesn't get your motor running. Nothing
No.
about him got your motor running. Not even a
No.
little bit.
No.
I'm sorry. I can lift 400 of my legs.
I think the last time when I was going to the gym regularly, I was lifting with my legs 950.
Really?
Yes. I have tree trunks for legs, so yeah. Hanzo doesn't fire arrows; he fires my legs at people. That's anyway. Continue on with this soy boy's fun day.
Yeah. That said, outside of reactionary displays of aggression, I'd vowed to not ruin anyone else's day with my experiment. So shit like catcalling and other red pillar forms of harassment were off
He said
the
red
table.
pill. He said red pill, so we have to drink at that as well. So he vowed not to ruin anyone else's day. So, Cassie,
Yes.
if you dressed up and you wanted to look really hot, now let's say it's for dressing up for me, and you wanted to look really hot,
So,
and you were walking down the street. Well, I'm not saying dress for nothing. I'm just saying you wanted to look really hot, and you decided to walk down the street, and someone commented, "Damn, you look hot." Would that be a problem for you?
No.
Okay, then. How is that ruining someone else's day? And if you really want to alpha up, ruining someone else's day should be number 1 on your list.
Oh, it gets so much worse. Oh my God, this gets so much worse. Oh God.
Well, let's introduce the people to the worst part of this.
Went home and only slightly rinsed off to preserve the musk of my workout. I tied myself a lengthy necktie. I then removed
wait. Back up the bread truck. So now,
It's more like a taco wagon.
God damn it, fuck. So smelling like stink, workout stink, is part of being masculine. I thought Axe body spray was, Alpha Chad's like daily bath. Has no one ever thought of putting on? How about you put on deodorant? I mean,
No, then you get some women's like what was it? The one of the teachers in Porky's, I believe.
oh yes, she liked the dirty socks. She did. That was hot. But that's not my point. Why is musk, the musk of workout, the smell of a man? Anybody? Anybody in the chat? Does anyone understand how this is fucking anything? Sparky, do you like when you smell like you've been working out for hours?
Fuck no, I don't even like smelling myself at times.
I don't like when I smell horrible.
What about you, Cassie?
Do you like freshly smelled men from the gym?
God, no.
Well, we have a unanimous. If we go by the standards of bully hunters, we have a unanimous decision here that all men hate, that all women and all men hate the way that men smell after a workout. So, continue on.
I tied myself a lengthy necktie. I then removed the tie as I was merely demonstrating my ability. And only squares suit up when they don't have to. And put on my actual manly outfit for the day. Oh, God. Black denim, biker boots, a flannel shirt, and an undershirt with a plunging neckline that exposed my chest hair.
Oh, so you wore a wife beater. Say it. Say it with the rest of the class. Wife beater. A plunging neckline, I'm sorry, a plunging neckline goes on a model. You wore an undershirt that is unanimously called a wife beater. I'm sorry. And you wore flannel. Are you a gay lumberjack? Because you wore black denim, biker boots, and a flannel shirt. Did you tie it underneath your chest?
I'm sorry, he's not Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm sorry.
No, he's a gay wannabe biker lumberjack. With a plunging neckline to expose his very well manicured chest hair.
I know what you're thinking. Isn't fretting over an outfit the antithesis of manliness? Well, guess what, buddy? I don't give a fuck what you think. This mindset being fundamentally manlier than your concern. Right.
No. Is this him? Is this him? It's gotta be him. Right?
Oh, look at the cute little ties changing.
Sparky, I think you could lift that with your pinky.
Fuck that, I can lift that with my dick.
Don't steal my joke. I used that like 5 minutes ago. No, my joke. You use something else, other body part of you say your balls or something. I don't know. The tire is big. The tire is smaller than one of your balls, Sparky.
I can hacky sack that fucker.
Probably. Anyway, he's talking about breakfast now. All right, go for it.
My manly breakfast consisted of a raw egg, a Monster Energy drink, and what I thought was beef jerky but actually turned out to be pork jerky. But I actually meant to do that because men don't admit to mistakes.
So he's a woman.
Oh, shots fired.
Who eats a fuck? Does anyone in the chat eat a raw egg? Like on the regular? No, I'm being serious. No joke comments. Do you eat a raw egg? Put a 1 in the chat if you eat raw eggs.
I done it once. I done it once to see if it would cure hangover, and if no, it doesn't. I wanted to pull a spike.
Oh, a raw egg, and then follow it up with a monster?
Oh,
Oh.
oh my god! Oh my god! This gets worse. This gets worse.
Okay, all right.
It's worse.
We're
Lo-fi.
exceeding the control factor here.
I'm not surprised Lo-fi has eaten a raw egg. I'm really not. I'd be surprised if she hadn't eaten a raw egg. All right.
Next on the agenda was the classic manly task of auto work. My car was working fine and didn't need an oil change, so I just jacked up the car and removed one of the wheels, putting it back on once my hands were satisfyingly dirty. Pleased with my work, I lit up a cigar and began to drive to the next item on the agenda, making sure to rev my engine at every red light.
Whoa, stop. No.
You drive a Ford Focus. Revving your engine is akin queefing at someone.
No. We have kind of a saying and rule at the shop. This is the stuff that we wish we could do. When these people come in, and there are truck drivers like this, believe it or not. But when people like this come into the shop and feel like that they can walk on their own truck, we want to charge them double, because usually they fuck up more shit than what they're trying to fix.
My brother, when he was younger, decided he was a manly man, and also decided that his Honda Civic not a Honda Civic, it was a Honda something or other, but it was not a stick shift. He wanted to be cool and treated like a stick shift. Decided to shift gears every single time he wanted to do something. Going from, regular drive to 2 to 1, back to 2, back to 1, trying to be cool.
Oh, isn't that so cute?
Yes. My mother's boyfriend, who was a mechanic, said, "You're going to destroy your car." So he got a ticket for driving 85 and a 35. He was a manly man. He didn't do anything. Do you want to know what happened when his hood flew up and smashed into his windshield because he didn't lock it correctly? He drove it home and then beat the thing with a baseball bat. Apparently, this manly thing is considered stupidity.
You want to know what? That's cool and all. You want to drive a stick shift? I got a transmission for you. Drive a 1970s Mac with a Maxidine transmission. The fucker's got 3 gift shifters in it. Have fun.
Clausen says the author of this article is a living argument for abortion. Wow. Yes, I would agree with that statement. All right, let's get to his tattoo.
I spent the next 2.5 hours in a tattoo parlor having a manly artist ink a badass skull onto my arm that had been designed specifically for this manly occasion. While the needle repeatedly stabbed my flesh, I made sure no trace of pain registered on my face, nor did I let on as to how happy I was with the job the artist was doing.
There's nothing... Getting tattoos hurt. Now, there are some people who enjoy the pain, and then there are some people who don't, but they still get it. And he's getting it on a place on his body, if that's actually him getting the tattoo. That is actually one of the better places to get it. It's weathered. If he really wanted to be a manly man and get a manly tattoo, he should do it on his underarm or on the back of his skull or, over the nipple.
I don't have any tattoos.
I have one. It needs to be touched up. I want to get more. Argyle says
just too damn expensive.
Argyle said he should have gotten a picture of balls inked on. That'd have been manly. Actually, he needs to get the balls tattooed on so he could actually say he had a pair.
Oh shit!
Wow. And we get even worse. Oh man!
I didn't want to do this whole article, but this is going to be the last thing we do, so let's just finish this fucker off. It's the only time he's actually going to get finished.
Once that was done, I made my way to a brewery to try and watch some sports over beer. Unfortunately, the spot I'd chosen didn't actually have any TV playing sports, as I was prohibited by man code to ask anyone for suggestions on where I might go instead. It took me 3 more tries to find an alcohol-serving venue that was broadcasting any sort of quote-unquote big game. I ordered a stout, they're manlier than IPAs, and forced myself to watch some college basketball game. The pit stops at gameless bars had put me behind schedule, so after a few minutes of watching, I chugged the rest of my beer, also manly, and took off.
Wait,
Oh my god.
what?
Hooters. Oh god.
Okay, the whole thing about
Twin
asking for
Peaks.
the whole thing about asking for directions. Seriously? I ask for directions all the time. Am I not manly?
No. According to this, you are apparently not. Asking for any sort of suggestions is not manly.
I had to put together a bookshelf and I needed to use the directions to figure out how it got together. Is that not manly? I was using tools. I was getting sweaty. Is that not manly? I don't understand. He's taking. I understand this is supposed to be a fun joke article, but he is. Shut up, Grim. He is taking the worst stereotypes ever, and he is trying to play them off as this is what men do in everyday life. Do you want to know what men are doing at this point in time? During the afternoon, we're at work, not drinking a beer, watching the big game. Since everyone talks about the big game is actually either the World Series or the Super Bowl, this person has never been outside his little hug box, ever.
Clausen says, let's be honest, had he asked for suggestions, they would have directed him to the nearest gay bar.
That's very true. And I'm sorry, he ordered a stout. Good for you. It's probably a lot stronger than the, I don't know,
Whoa.
white spritzers that he usually drinks.
I found his manly tattoo.
You
Look
found
on
his...
Look on his wrist.
Oh, yes, he has this little fucking... No, he got a skull, but he's got this little fucking... What is that, an angel?
I don't want to say
know
that
what
was
the
him.
fuck.
I don't want to say that was him.
No,
Yeah,
because that tattoo is right there, isn't it? No, that's not. Is that the same thing? No, I don't think that's him. So that's his manly tattoo right
There's
there.
no way you would wear a fucking flannel shirt over a fucking tattoo after you got it. There's no fucking way. I'm sorry.
So yeah, there's his manly tattoo. You see it, everyone? That's manly. That's a real man right there. Cassie, are you not waving the heat off of yourself, opening your collar, trying to make sure that you're cooled down from all of his hot manliness?
Oh, yeah, it's just so warm in here.
You sound like you're walking along the Sahara Desert. Or walking with the Sahara Desert in your pants, at least.
There you go. Up next, we have a fancy steak dinner with a side of potatoes, the only vegetable allowed for the day. I sipped whiskey with one hand while holding my fillet in the other, chomping off bites of meat as carnally as possible.
As carnally you know, I think he was trying to say carnivorously as possible. Carnally means he's making love to it with his mouth. I understand that sticking meat into your food hole is something you do on the regular, but I understand that it's usually attached to someone's balls. You're eating a steak. You're being a carnivore. This is just another case of people not understanding what words mean.
He's probably just eating his imaginary Rocky Mountain oysters.
No, he gobbles those. He gobbles those on a regular basis because his boyfriend fucks him in the ass. I guarantee this asshole goes ass to mouth.
Oh, yeah. Signifying the end of my meal with a hearty burp, I set off to my final destination of the evening, a firing range. After embellishing my level of experience with the cashier, I hit the range and fired off a box of rounds. My grouping was perfect. but I lost the target, so you'll just have to take my word for it.
Okay, I've been to a shooting range. I've fired a Desert Eagle at the age of 16. I almost hit myself in the face with the recoil. I didn't boast. I don't boast now about what I've been able to do with a gun. I have never fired a shotgun. I've never fired a rifle. I can guarantee you that if I fired a shotgun, I'd probably shoot out of my shoulder.
I invite him to come to Oakfest. We actually set up TNT, dynamite. We have miniguns. We have 35 millimeter and 50 millimeter grenade launchers.
Grenade launchers.
We have every sort of fucking firearm down here for this event.
Lo-Fi, if he is eating the steak lustfully, it still means it's sexually. Yes, I understand carnal doesn't necessarily have to have it doesn't have to be sexual. But in the vernacular that he is using it, it was sexual.
I'll let Sim shoot a 50 caliber pistol.
All right, let's finish this off, please. Please, my head is starting to hurt from all the manliness and testosterone that has been going through it because I have been swooning over this idiot.
Once home, I ended my manly day with a last-ditch effort to spike my tea by taking a punch from my roommate right before bed. If that could make me a man, nothing could.
Okay, let's be clear. When he says roommate, he means boyfriend. That's what he means.
Should meant it punch to the mouth.
The next morning, I took...
Numbskull, you son of a bitch.
What?
Fuck you, Numbskull.
What?
Nope, I'm not showing it. It's not happening.
Why are we fucking Numbskull?
No, because he sent me a picture. Anyway, continue.
Numbskull, you can send me that picture.
The next morning, I took my after saliva sample and mailed both vials off to the lab. Now back to my normal self. All I could do was wait on the results.
Okay, so you probably should have taken it after you did all of your manly things, because testosterone leaves your body, you dumb fuck. What do I expect from people like this? Why? Why do I expect more? Why do I always expect them to be actually intelligent? Why?
I don't know. You have high standards? The results came 2 weeks later with the company who provide the tests, walking me through the results. As it turns out, the day of manly activities had actually slightly lowered my testosterone levels.
That's because you were doing something against your normal programming.
The normal range for a healthy adult male is anywhere between 49.0 and 185.0 picograms of testosterone per milligram, with diet, exercise, genetic stress levels, and a host of other factors affecting these levels. In just 24 hours, my levels had dropped from 65 to 54, dangerously close to too low cutoff. Okay,
that's because you took your sample in the morning after waking up from sleeping for probably, I don't know, need 8-9 hours of beauty rest? I'm sure your T levels had dropped. You dumb motherfucker.
Extrapolating from this experience, the only conclusion I can make from this completely unscientific study of a sample of 1 is that these manhood-obsessed guys aren't just acting like pricks with all the manly man shit. The stress of putting on those airs might actually be counterproductive to their goals in the end.
No.
Sobering these...
No.
Oh my God.
No. Just because you were bullied for your entire life doesn't mean anything. The fact that you know what, I'm just fucking, I can't just finish it. I can't with this.
No, Skull. That's a great one. I was talking about an Austin space, not the fembots, but that's good nonetheless.
Numbed, I love you. Numbed, I love you so much right now.
You know, when I asked for fan art and things like that, I wasn't expecting someone to imagine me with boobs. Numbed. I enjoy your show. I really do. You're not my type.
The hair suits you.
Shut up, Sparky.
Oh, hey, moving on.
Just let's finish.
Sobering these thoughts a bit was Everly Wells' chief medical officer, Dr. Mara Francis, MD, who explained to me that the body has a daily fluctuation of testosterone production between 5 to 12%, and my minor dip fell within that biological variance, rendering it insignificant. Dr. Francis noted that there are indeed a few ways to legitimately raise one's testosterone, but I only touched upon one of those in my day of alt-right approved methods.
Everyone drink.
To cause any significant rise in my testosterone levels, I'd have to commit to months of heavy weightlifting and a total dietary change. But as Francis then informed me, unless one's pursuing the physique of a powerlifter, there's no real reason to try and change your T level if you already are in a healthy range.
I hate you, Sparky. I hate fuck you, Sparky.
Well, it doesn't show it, so.
So go ahead, fellas, cry at the movies, take up knitting, and wash your tofu down with a soy latte. It'll have little to no effect on any measurable levels of your manliness. But even if it does, who gives a shit about that stuff anyway? Clearly, being a man has far more to do with your character than any superficial activity or hormone level. Better be good person with low T than the deepest voiced guy holding a tiki torch.
Mentioning the alt-right again. Everyone take a drink. And God fucking damn it.
Well then. Vice, kids, we need to have a talk. A very long talk.
Yes, Vice, your mother and I can no longer be together because you decided to make me a woman and I am not a lesbian. So your mother and I are going our separate ways. I'm going to go move in with my boyfriend Tyrone and make sure he takes good care of me. Oh my God, these fucking people.
Oh my God. That was horrible.
No, they cannot be played over soy lattes. I'm sorry.
No, I agree that the overall advice of not needing to care much about the looks are fine. But yes, it's dripping with smugness. It's dripping with the fact that he thinks he's better than everyone. Brockus, I know you're not doing anything today that's too important. Do you want to go travel to Vice headquarters with me and show the YouTube shooter how to really do things? I'm just asking.
Right.
Joking, of course.
What? Who said
What?
anything? Joking? What now? What?
There's joking? Where? I thought we were making a legitimate plan here.
All right, we have. God. So we have talked about some interesting things today, and all around, I would say it's been fun. We're over by a half hour. That's a first. Do you two have any final words to say before I, shut the stream down because my channel is about to get, deleted?
Oh, no. All around, I think it's been a good chat about some stupid shit, but it's been good chat.
Oh,
Cassie.
as always, thank you for joining us for today's edition of Oh My God, what stupid shit can the world do?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that you donate or share the GoFundMe as well, please. Post that again.
I will get the link. I'll get the link. Calm down.
I'm calm. Unlike you, Ragey.
You know what? My masculinity is being challenged. I have to step up and alpha up for this fucking bastard. So you know what? He can go suck a fat one. Actually,
No.
if he
Probably
wants,
does.
if he wants, I'll show him what a real dick looks like, and I'll put it out the back of his throat.
Are you gonna get bronze?
No, I
There you
don't.
go.
No, I don't want to bronze my dick. Jesus Christ.
No, you're janitor at your work.
Oh, you want me to get? No, I don't want to get bronze. And I'm not at work right now, so why do I need to get bronze?
I don't know. Maybe he's peeking in your
No.
window.
Thank you for that nightmare-inducing fuel. God.
Hey, who knows? He might follow you when you move.
Anyway, if anyone wants to, they can click the link of the GoFundMe. Anything you can do is appreciated. I have about 15 days to get everything situated and get things going. So if you can't donate or you already have donated, please share the link around. It's much appreciated. Anything else, ladies and gentlemen?
No.
No? Okay, well, thank you very much for listening to Caffeinated to Die. My name, of course, is Antoine. I've been joined by Sparky from Sparky's Tech Corner and the wonderful Cassie. Anything that has been said on this podcast, this stream is purely for entertainment purposes. YouTube, please don't shut down my channel. Thank you very much, everyone. And remember, stay caffeinated or die.